half. That seemed like a really good performance, maybe one of the best of the season. Is that the reaction you were looking for after international break and obviously the defeat?
So we had to show a reaction. That's clear. The only problem was we had obviously that we were not together for most of the time. So like, how can you just tell us you have to show reaction? And then how does that work? Is in life difficult and it's in football more difficult. So the boys grew in the game today, which is very important in football, that you cannot only play well if you start pretty much like with 3-4 chances in 5 minutes and play then good football. The boys did it without we were in control in the beginning, but we just got used to the way Arsenal played today, and the boys did really well. So we scored the 1-0. And what I didn't like about the first half, and the first half was absolutely fine. We had a lot of good moments. We could have done better in some, but it was still a lot of good moments. But I didn't like that the best phase of Arsenal was pretty much after we scored the 1-0. So when you can see in these moments, like under pressure slightly, being relieved that have scored the one goal, but it's still not right. So we had to change that, and we changed. I think after half time we had a really impressive phase and controlled the game again. So a mix, what I said now already to your colleagues outside, was a mix of a very mature performance and a very exciting, with very, very exciting moments, very exciting goals. Great counter press, great high press, was really good. And then finishing the situations off, and it's an impressive result. No doubt about that.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll go to Simon Mullock, and then we've got, I think, Masatoshi to go to. But we've got Simon next, and then if there's any other hands up, we'll go to those in the attendees.
Hi, Jürgen. You're a very passionate man on the touchline. What happened between you and Mikel there? It seemed quite fiery at one point.
Actually, not a real big deal, but now I told all the others, I have to tell you as well. So the situation is that it was a completely clean situation. So nothing happened. 2 players jump in the air. Nobody touched the other, really, at least not like a foul. And the bench of Arsenal is going for whatever. And I just asked, what do you want for that? What do you want? There's no contact really, and that looks like everybody wants a yellow card. And for me, I'm really sick of these situations that everybody tries to go for Sadio in these moments, where he's a physical player, obviously, but he doesn't make harsh fouls. But you might remember last year against Real Madrid, he was completely taken out of the game without that he did anything. A yellow card, and then the ref was like, "You do one more thing," and against Atletico, we had to take him off because of that, and it's just not right. And that's what I said in that situation.
Okay. Any follow-up, Simon?
Could I ask you, do you think that kind of, I wouldn't say improved the atmosphere, but it made the atmosphere certainly more exciting? Do you think that helped you more than it helped Arsenal?
Ooh. It was not the plan, but if it helped, then it's okay. But it still will not happen all the time because you said I'm very emotional on the sideline, but it actually doesn't happen very often anymore that I have any kind of arguments with anybody on the sideline. But it was, how I said, a controlled game, but not the most exciting one. And then maybe the crowd needed a little help, and so defended from that moment on first me, and then pushed the team again. That's absolutely fine, but will not happen all the time.
Okay, thank you, Simon. This will be the last question unless we get more hands up. So, Masatoshi,
Hi, Jürgen.
Hi.
Taki, great first touch and first league goal this season. How important is he going to be, next to Billy Pires?
I can't imagine how happy I am with Taki. He's in an incredible moment. And he was actually today our solution for, I think, pretty much 4 positions to change, because how the squad looked, it was like he could play all pretty much 5 positions actually. He could have played both 8 positions and then all 3 up front. So and he's in a really good moment. You see that he played, I'm pretty sure, for Japan pretty well in the international games now. And now he's here and very important for us. And we're so happy. Everybody was so happy for him that he scored the goal. The way he played today reflects really good how he trains in the moment. So, he will have games. No doubt about that.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Final question, Ian Whittle, to finish the press conference. You're on mute, Ian. If you could just
Beg your pardon, sorry about that. Should know after all this time, after 2 years. You're not the sort of manager who makes big excuses about injuries, but you do have quite a few players out now. That performance and the last few results, apart from the West Ham game, does that give you particular pleasure in terms of the rest of the season that you've got through this difficult period? No international breaks now, no international games till March for Europeans anyway. Does it? I'm just wondering, so the general state of things in terms of injuries and fitness and general health going on for the rest of the season.
International break until March. I heard it so often. But in January is a little tournament in Africa, I just want to say. And I think Asia is playing games as well, if I'm right. Sorry?
South America.
South America as well. Great. Oh, can't wait. So, yes, the situation is not easy. And today, obviously, Joko went off and he got a proper knock against his knee, or they went knee to knee, I think. Now we have to see how quick that develops in the right direction. Hopefully it's nothing serious. That would be very important. Midfield. Now Ox didn't play 20 games in a row. Fab came back from international. Before the international, he was injured. Played there. And Thiago cannot have rhythm really because he didn't play a lot of games because he was injured as well. So how the boys played today, how they found together as a really compact formation, it's absolutely exceptional. And we'll never take these kind of things for granted. I told the boys after the game, it doesn't help us a lot for the next 4 or 5 weeks, but it helps us for tonight, and that's the only thing we could do today. Now we have to need to have a look and who is able to go again and who we have to rest or whatever. So, and then we will see who, in the moment when somebody tells me, so that's now, these are the names, you can make a choice, then I will do that. But we will fight with all we have. And some players have a little chance to come back for Wednesday, I think. That will be great. And then after that, step by step, hopefully they can come back, and then we have more players available, which is absolutely helpful when you play all 3 days.
Super. Thank you, everybody. Have a safe journey.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.